You know how one of the biggest tips in the manifestation world is trust the universe? That is great advice, but you also have to play your part. I've been in the self-development industry for almost 2 decades. It's 19 years this coming December. And something that I see happen a lot is people get really excited about manifestation. They're visualizing, they're scripting, they're journaling, they're doing all of the things, but they don't actually have a plan for what they want to create. And when you don't have a plan for how to get from here to that thing that's on your vision board, you inevitably end up feeling really disappointed and really confused and even cynical about whether manifestation actually works. Manifestation without direction is pure chaos, and planning without magic is deeply boring and doesn't speak to us in the way that manifestation does. So that is why I have created, drumroll please, Planifesting, which is the marriage of planning and manifesting. It takes these two things and puts them together in a way that has never been done before and that I am so excited to talk to you about today. So when it comes to creating these beautiful lives that we want and making things happen, whether it's writing a book, getting married, starting a business, whatever your big, beautiful dream is, it seems like we get stuck somewhere between New Year's resolutions and the grind of daily life and the news cycle and choosing what you're going to eat for dinner every night. And for years, I have seen women do all of the so-called perfect manifestation techniques, like making the vision board and saying what they want out loud and doing the journaling, but without a plan, they get frustrated, they don't make any progress, they look at their calendar and they realize nothing has really happened. In fact, they're kind of getting stuck in their to-do list. They're getting bogged down by the daily essentials rather than looking at what they really want for their life and making the bigger, bolder, sometimes more uncomfortable choices that are actually going to get them to that thing. Because if you think about it, if your goal is to write a book, but you also have a day job, just getting through your day job is probably going to fill your day. It's going to fill your to-do list. You're not going to be thinking about, okay, if I really want to write a book, what do I need to do tactically and practically to make that happen? And then on the other side of things, I see women who have 5 Filofaxes and a color-coded wall planner and they're checking things off, but their goals and their visions have no soul to them. They have picked goals that other people have said they should want or society kind of expects of them, and both of these groups end up equally frustrated. And I have definitely struggled with this too. I have been someone who's manifested many things in my life, but then sometimes I get lost in the sauce. I'm like, okay, I'm switching between my Google Calendar, my Notes app, my Notion. I have a text to myself somewhere, I think. Did I write it in my Notes app? Did I text it to myself at 2 in the morning? Is it in a notebook? Which notebook is it in? Is it in the one with the pink cover or the one with the black cover? And you just get completely lost because it is impossible to make progress when you don't have a container for what you want to do. When you can't find anything, progress feels impossible. And that's when I realized that magic really needs a map. And this is where my Virgo manifestor shines. My magic is in creating a system and a plan and a pathway for these beautiful things to happen in your life. So Planifesting is especially for creative women, because creative women have so many dreams and visions, and we are sick of coasting. We are sick of the status quo, and you might be in a place where you have manifested some beautiful things in your life and you feel really proud of that, and fucking snaps, bravo, I'm proud of you too, but I know that you want so much more and that your dreams are actually so big that they can feel overwhelming and they make your knees tremble, and maybe you don't even want to say them to anybody because the people in your life are looking at you like you should be satisfied with what you have because you've already done so much more than anyone ever thought you would do, but you still want more. That is who Planifesting is for. Planifesting is for you if you want to make 2026 the most outrageous year of your life. And you know it's not just going to happen by coincidence. You know that you're going to need a plan, a map to get there. You know you're going to have to do some things that are outside of your comfort zone, that you're going to have to tweak things in your existing life to really get there. So in fact, even as I've been thinking about planifesting, something that's become really clear to me is if I'm leading planifesting, then I need to be really clear about what my goals are for 2026 as well. And even just thinking about that has helped me get so much clarity on what I want to do differently next year and what that's going to require of me. Like what things in my business, my lifestyle, my daily schedule need to be tweaked or changed or updated so that I can move into this next era of my life. And that's really the work that we're going to be doing together, is looking at like, what are you doing now? And is it actually going to get you to that thing that you really want? Or is it just going to kind of keep you here where you are now? Not that there's anything wrong with where you are now, but I know you're fucking hungry, and I am too. I am starving, in fact. So I say we do this together. And planifesting is for any kind of goal that you might have. This could be anything from starting to learn to paint, or moving to Spain, or launching your business, or closing down something and starting something new. It really, not that it doesn't matter what your goal is, but this plan, this strategy, and this system really applies to anybody who just wants to do something really big. And I am so excited to do this alongside you. Oh my God. And planifesting is really for outrageous women who have done lots of mindset work. Like, you're in my audience already. You have read the books, you've taken the programs, you've gone to the workshops, but you know that you need a strategy and accountability and some consistency in order to make things change. And you know that it's time for you to really apply what you've learned to this new life that you want to create. And also, I think something that we really underestimate is just the value of being around other ambitious people. Like, if you are the most ambitious person in the room, you need to be in a new room, because you're not going to learn anything from those people. It's so important to be with people who tell you what they want to do and you go, whoa, and you realize how much bigger you could be thinking and how much more is actually available to you if you will just have the fucking audacity to ask for it. And one of the things I love about my community, and that I am so proud of, is that we are so encouraging of one another. There's no, who does she think she is? Don't be too big for your britches. You should just be grateful for what you've got. Like, no. We are all ready for more. We are excited to pursue more. And we are so encouraging of each other in doing that, because in this community, we really do believe that a rising tide lifts all boats. And what that means is when your friend is successful, they can teach you shit that you didn't know before because you've never been in that situation. And when your friend is successful, they can introduce you to people who can help you make those things happen. They can connect you to the right network, the right producer, the right artist that can help you make your dreams come to fruition. Trying to do big stuff by yourself, it's not impossible, but it's really fucking hard. And why are we choosing to play life on hard mode when we can gather with people who get us, who love us, who support us, and make it so much easier on ourselves? Sometimes I kind of think of January 1st as like amateur hour, because when you are really horny about what you want to do in this world, you can't wait till January 1st. Like, you're too excited to wait until January 1st. So you want to start now, which is how I've been thinking about planifesting for the last few months, where I'm like, okay, I need to get my shit together now so that next year can be outrageous. And that is the feeling that planifesting is really going to give you. You're going to get so excited about what you want to do again. And sometimes when there's something we really want, we experience a setback or some rejection, or something doesn't work the way we hoped it would, and we kind of lose our mojo. And it sort of knocks our enthusiasm down again. And I've experienced this myself many times, and it really sucks, because you start questioning, like, do I really want that thing? Like, is that thing really important to me? But what we're gonna do in Planifesting is work to remove these limiting beliefs that are coming up for you, all the reasons why you think something can't work or whatever, so that you can get excited about that thing again. Because this isn't even something I believe, this is something I know for sure, that your dreams, your visions, your goals, the stuff you see yourself doing in your head, in your wildest dreams, it was given to you for a reason. And I truly believe that you're here to do those things. Otherwise, it simply wouldn't have been given to you. Like, think about, your partner or your best friend. They have totally different dreams and aspirations to you. And that's for a reason, because we're all supposed to do different things. So if there is something that you're really excited about doing, but you have been like, oh, I tried and it didn't really work, or I'm not feeling that enthusiastic about it anymore, this program is going to infuse you with that enthusiasm you had again from the beginning, so that you can get excited about it and you can start making steps towards it, because nothing feels better than making progress towards your dream. It is the most divine, blissful, beautiful feeling, and that's something that we're really going to curate and stoke with a hot red poker all year long. I also really believe that we have to be proactive in the pursuit of our dreams. They are big, and big things don't just Amazon Prime their way to your doorstep. We have to go out and pursue them actively. And when we are proactive about these things, we feel so much better about ourselves. Even if every attempt we make isn't perfect and we don't nail every try, we still feel like we're active in our lives and we're here doing something that has meaning and has purpose and makes us feel alive. So quite frankly, you don't need another year of trying to figure it out. You need a system that works, that's Planifesting, and a group that supports you and understands what you need. That's also Planifesting. I think of Planifesting as the ultimate manifestation cohort, because we are literally going to work together every fucking month to make sure that you're on the right track to make your shit happen. It's going to be so insane. So you're probably like, okay, so much preamble, can you get to the juice? So let me tell you what you're going to get when you join Planifesting and how it all works, so you can get as excited as I am. So the first thing that you're going to get there are no words for how excited I am about this. As you probably know, I am a planner freak. I have used every system, Filofax, Moleskine, GSD, Google Calendar, Notes app, everything you can possibly imagine. And when I was putting Planifesting together and thinking about the system of it, which is Sunday rituals and quarterly planning and all these beautiful things, I realized that we would need a place for everything to live. And I thought, why don't we just make a Planifester? Why don't we just make the most beautiful, amazing, perfect planner that has ever been seen? And so that is one of the pieces of Planifesting that, like I said, there are no words. I'm so fucking excited about this. It is beautiful. It has a black linen cover with fuchsia foil stamping. It's got a pink spiral binding so you can lay the pages flat. It's got space for you to write all of your stuff, plan all of your outfits, pick your affirmation of the week, write down your limiting beliefs, the whole enchilada. It is gargantuan. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. And it's this space where you're going to be able to really put this whole system together. So that it's not like it's the first thing you're gonna get, because it has to be shipped to you and that takes some time. But I wanted to tell you about that because I've been teasing it for days and I can't hold it back any longer. So the Planifester is a big piece of this and I'm so excited for you to receive it. Holy shit. I'm not even excited for you to receive it. I'm excited for me to receive it because I am dying to write in this planner and make it my own. I'm so sick of what I'm using at the moment, which is just a hodgepodge of bullshit, and it's not effective. So you always have to, create things to solve the problems that you have. So this is gonna rock your whole fucking world. It really rocks mine. So you're gonna get the Planifesta, so that's number one. Number two is you're going to receive the Planifesting Method mini course. So this is a training where I'm gonna show you exactly how you use the system. Here's what you're gonna do on a Sunday. Here's what you're gonna do every week. Here's what you're gonna do every month, every quarter. Here's how you're going to take these elements that are within the planner and actually use them. So with your limiting beliefs that you've written down this week. You're going to take those, you're going to put them into our GPT and create your own tapping scripts. Like, I'm going to show you how you put all of these pieces together. It's actually really simple, but I think it's so helpful to have someone just guide you through it step by step, so you start to understand, okay, what does my life look like when I use this system? So that is the second piece. The third thing you're going to receive is Hottie School, which some of you may already have, but if you don't already have it, Hottie School is a training to show you how to bring deliciousness into your everyday, talking about the hotness, outlook, togetherness, tuned in, interest, and emotional health elements of your life, and how to make sure you're bringing all of those things into your week, your month, your year, so that you feel really fulfilled and excited. You're not just grinding, hustling, churning all the time. You're actually filling up all these other buckets of your life that are what make your life fun, juicy, exciting, and really sexy. You're also going to get the Planifesting visualization. So this is a guided audio by me, and what you'll do is listen to this when you're not sure what's next. This is a visualization to help you clear your mind and be in a state of like nothingness, so that those next visions can come to you. Because sometimes we do get to that place where we're like, I don't even know what I want. I don't know. You tell me. I'm stuck. I don't know. That's exactly what this was designed for. So if you're not sure, you can put this in your headphones, listen to it whenever you want, and start to get some pictures of what could be next for you. Then you're gonna get the Planifesting map, and this is a digital document that you can fill out anytime you have a goal, a vision, a project, to help you reverse engineer it, look at where you're feeling limited or blocked, come up with new ways to solve problems. It's never a lack of resources, it's always a lack of resourcefulness. So it's like, how do I work my way around these obstacles? What can I do differently to make this thing actually happen? This map is amazing. It's so special. So being able to fill that out whenever you have a goal or a project will help you understand every single step that is next for you, so you're not guessing, floating around in the dark, and crossing your fingers. And then you're also going to get the Planifesting Tapping GPT. This is trained on 20 years of my tapping. So you can write what your limited beliefs are today, and it will literally create you a tapping script as if I was sitting there with you, and it will give you the whole script. You can sit there, you can tap it through, you can release your limited belief and actually start doing the things that you want to do. As it's really interesting, when I was talking about Planifesting on Instagram, I was asking everybody, what's the reason why you feel like you haven't gotten this thing yet that you really want? And some people said money and time, but by far the number one thing was I have limited beliefs. And it's great that so many people are in a space where they understand that that's what's stopping them. They know that it's their thoughts that are stopping them. So this is a beautiful way of using AI. It's trained by us, so you can trust it. And it is really the closest thing to having me sit with you and work through your limiting beliefs one by one. You're also going to receive Release and Reset, which is a yearly tradition that I have where I go through a series of questions and you can review your year. So we'll be doing this together and you can look at 2025 in review and think, okay, what worked? What didn't? What did I not spend enough time on? What really did work for me? And then you can take these answers and apply them to 2026 so you can do more of what works and less of what didn't. And then every month we're going to get together for our live Planifesting sessions. These are going to be amazing. So the first Planifesting session we do is on the 4th of January. It's just after High Vibe Honey. And we're gonna go through the whole system. We're gonna look at your whole year. You're gonna declare your goals to the group. It's gonna be insane. But we're also gonna do things like plan all the fun shit you want to do in 2026. It's literally the first thing we're going to do. So everything from what do you want to do for your birthday? Where do you want to spend Christmas? Is there a theme park you want to go to? Do you want to learn how to ice skate? Do you want to dye your hair green this year? What is on your fun list? let's put that shit on the calendar first, because quite frankly, if you don't, it will never happen. So we're gonna start with fun because I have a lot of Sagittarius placements and that's just how I roll. And I swear just this one thing alone will completely change your life. That's just our first session, but then we're gonna get together on the first Thursday of every month so you can look at your plan, work out what your next steps are. You can get coaching from me, you can get accountability from the rest of the group, and you're also gonna learn what I'm doing to make my dreams come true. You're gonna learn what I've tried, what's not working, what I'm tweaking, and I think even just having this behind the scenes look at how I'm structuring things, what I'm trying, how I'm pushing things will really inspire you too and help you realize how big you can really go. And finally, every month you're going to get a Planifesting module, which is a lesson where I teach you a Planifesting concept that applies to one area of your life. So this is everything from like setting up your home for success, to daily routines, to dressing as your future self, to motivation and being dedicated to things. I'm going to teach you how to work through all of this stuff and really set your life up in the most amazing way. So by the end of the year, you are going to be in an even more incredible place for 2027, if you can believe it. So this is really cool because you're not just working on what you want for 2026, you're learning the lessons and the strategies and the routines that are gonna help you have an incredible 2027. So that's everything that you get in Planifesting. I am super proud of this. I've really created this for myself and my team, and I'm so excited to bring it to you because I know it's going to change the trajectory of your year. And it's not just about what you're getting in Planifesting. I think it's also about what you're getting rid of, which is feeling confused, feeling uncertain, feeling rejected by your dreams and refusing to work on them, or settling for less because it feels less painful to just lower your expectations. But truly, you are here to blow it out of the fucking water. You are here to do massive, amazing, fantastic things. And the only thing standing in the way of that is you having a plan, you having a system, and you having a group that's gonna encourage you and show you how to get to the next level. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Maybe sometimes you look at people on Instagram or TikTok and you think, why is everything working for them? Like, when will it be my turn to have outrageous success and make money and do all these cool things that I want to do? And the truth is that there's no like heavenly body like doling out miracles. Those things happen when you decide that you're going to do something about them. And it's really as simple as that. And I want you to think about what it'll be like in 3 months' time when you're not in that like mid-February doldrums of the weather sucks and I don't know what I want and I'm stuck in this job that I hate, but instead being in a place of like, oh, I know what I want, I'm making progress towards it, I can feel that things are moving. I don't feel stuck, I don't feel uncertain, I feel lit up, I feel expanded, and I feel enthusiastic about what's next. I think that that feeling is so priceless. It's one of my favorite feelings in the whole world. And I know that that's something that Planifesting is gonna really help you cultivate. I really believe that a life well lived is like creating your best masterpiece. And that's what we're gonna do all year long. So I would be honored to have you join me. The doors are open right now. Let me know if you have any questions, but otherwise, I will see you inside.